Hello, Montfortians. I hope you all are in good health. You're doing your studies sincerely. Today, we will continue with the EVS chapter number 3, Clothes for Us. Dear students, in the last class, we have learned why we wear clothes. Why we wear clothes? We wear clothes to protect our body from heat, cold and rain. Okay? And today we will learn about different clothes for different seasons. My dear student, in every season, summer, winter, rainy, you go for shopping and you buy different types of clothes. So let's learn what type of clothes we buy in different seasons. Number 1. We wear cotton clothes in summer. They keep us cool. My dear students, in summer season, heat is there, right? So much heat is there. So which type of clothes we wear? We wear cotton clothes. They keep us cool. Okay? Number 2. We wear woolen clothes in winter. They keep us warm. Dear students, in winter season, so much cold is there, fog is there, and sometimes little snow is also there. So, in winter season, which type of clothes we wear? We wear woolen clothes. We wear woolen clothes because they are warm. They keep our body warm. Okay? Next one. We wear raincoat in rainy season. It keeps us dry. When we go outside in rainy season, we wear raincoats. We also wear gum boots. We take umbrella also. Why we do that? So that we can protect our body from rain. So we wear raincoat in rainy season. It keeps us dry. Okay? So now we have learned different season, we wear different clothes. But now one question has come. What are clothes made up of? My dear students, what are clothes made of? We wear cotton clothes, we wear woolen clothes, we also wear silk clothes. From where they come? Let's learn about it. First, we will learn about cotton, how we get cotton. First one is, we get cotton from the cotton plant. My dear students, there is a plant of cotton. Can you see in the picture? This is a cotton plant. So what is the first step? We pluck the cotton. Okay? We pluck the cotton from the cotton plant. How cotton is made? First of all, we pluck cotton from the cotton plant. Next, making thread from cotton is called spinning. My dear students, do you know from the cotton thread is made? From the cotton thread is made and this is called spinning. Can you see this woman? This woman has a machine. What she is doing? She is making thread from cotton and this process is called spinning. Spinning means to turn, right? And in the picture you can see the circle. Yes. So making thread from cotton is called spinning. Dear students, in the first step we pluck cotton from the cotton plant and then we make thread from cotton. That is called spinning. This is a spinning. This process is called spinning. Alright? Now see the next step. Making cloth from thread is called weaving. My dear students, now we have taken the cotton. Now we have made the thread. Now what is the process? The process is making cloth from thread is called weaving. The final result, the cloth which we wear, how it comes? It comes making cloth from thread is called weaving. And this is a process of weaving. Can you see this woman, what she is doing? She has a machine and she is making cloth with the help of threads. These are threads. Okay, she is making cloth with the help of thread. Okay, got it? So what we have learned? Making cloth from thread is called weaving. Okay, let's learn again how cotton is made. First of all, we get cotton from the cotton plant. Then we make thread from cotton. It is called spinning. Okay, then making cloth from thread is called weaving. Okay, beta? Got it? How cotton is made? How cotton cloth comes in the market? We have learned the process. First of all, we get it from a plant. We do spinning. Then in the end, weaving is done. Okay? Now let's learn about wool. Okay, the woolen clothes we wear, how it comes to the market. The thick hair on a sheep's body is called a wool. Dear students, from where we get wool? We get wool from sheep. The hair of the sheep. This is the hair. So, what people do? They take out the hairs of sheep. The hair of sheep is cleaned and turned into woolen thread. So what happens after taking out the sheep hairs? They are cleaned nicely and they are turned into woolen threads. These are the woolen threads, okay? They all are woolen threads of different colors. So the hair of sheep is cleaned and turned into woolen thread. First of all, what people do? They take out the hair of sheep and they convert that hair into woolen thread, okay? And that woolen thread is used to knit sweaters, caps and socks, right? I know your grandmother also knits clothes for you, for sweaters, caps, socks, okay? You must have seen your grandmother knitting wool into a cloth, okay? So wool is used to knit sweaters, caps and socks. Alright? Now, let's learn from where we get silk. Dear students, now we will learn from where we get silk. Let's see. Do you know what is a silk? You should ask Mama today, Mama, please show me your silk suit or silk sari. You will touch that material, you will find it is very soft. The silk is very soft. Now the question is, from where silk comes? Dear students, we get silk from silkworm. We get silk from silkworm. This is a silkworm. Okay? We get silk from silkworm. It's an animal. We get silk from silkworm. Then silk is used to make sarees, scarves and many things. I told you that silk is used to make sarees and scarves. Now, let's come to the next part. We have learned how clothes are made of. We learned about cotton, wool and silk. Now let's learn about some of us wear uniform. Do you know that some of us wear uniforms? Doctor wear uniform, nurse wears uniform, postman wears, police officer wears, right? And you also wear uniform when you go to school as you are a student. So some of us wear uniform. See, he's a doctor, she's a nurse, he's a postman and he's a police officer. Some of us wear uniform. And also, people in different parts of our country wear different kinds of clothes. Dear students, we have so many states in India, right? In every state, people wear different clothes. In Punjab, what people wear? They wear Punjabi suit. Okay? In Mumbai, people wear sarees. Got it? So, in different places, people wear different dresses. They are different clothes. Okay, I hope it is clear. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in the class or you can call me. Thank you.